Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Zutlo's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making some chicken with rice in a creamy sauce. And there goes the cat. So without further ado, let's get to cooking. Alright, so to start with, I have some onion, shallots, and garlic. You know, the main components of every dish that I cook, truthfully. Mainly onion and garlic. So this recipe, I don't really know what to call it, only because it's something that I'm trying. There's no recipe that I'm going off of. I haven't seen this before. However, I'm going to try to make this the best I can. For some reason, I just wanted to make chicken in a cream sauce that wasn't Alfredo. So I'm like, okay, so what do I do? So what I did is I have chicken broth and then heavy whipping cream that I'm going to use for this sauce. Hopefully this comes out good. So this is a test, and I hope you all enjoy it with me, because I don't know, like I said, this is just something that I was interested to try. I thought after my video that I made with the breaded chicken, I'm like, you know what, I feel like a sauce would go nicely with it. Like, you know, just like a sauce that you just drizzle over. And this came to mind, but I don't really know what to call it. So we're just going to test it out. So I have onion and shallots in this bowl. I'm debating if I want to add in celery and carrots. Only because I think that'd be a nice touch to it. I'm going to grab because I didn't grab it sooner, my little cup for my garlic. I'm just going to trim off the ends. My gut is telling me I should add in... There he goes. My gut is telling me I should add in some celery. So let's go ahead, after I'm done chopping this, let's go see if I should have some, but we'll go see. And we'll chop these a little bit more. All right. So our garlic, shallot, and onion is done. Now let's go check on the celery and carrots. All right, so I did find some celery. I'm just using a few, and I'm gonna cut these very, very thinly. So I don't want these pieces too big. Just something that will cook in the pan and give us some nice flavor. Carrots, I found carrots, except they were not looking too good, so I decided not to use them. But the celery was looking really well. So I'm just gonna scrape this up. All right, so now let's get to cooking. With that, I have just thin sliced breasts of Tyson brand. We'll see how these are. I'm not gonna say anything mean, but we'll see how they taste. I've had bad experience with Tyson, so we'll see how it goes. And then obviously my seasonings, you know, garlic powder, black pepper, onion powder, paprika, which I've really been getting into, and garlic salt, which I thought about it. I might change garlic salt out for salt and then adding garlic powder to it. I might make my own garlic salt just to see how it tastes, because this garlic salt, even though it's delicious, it has salt, garlic, modified cornstarch, sugar, parsley, natural flavors, and extractives of carrot for color. So we're gonna test that out. And then I have a little bit of heavy cream and then some chicken broth. So we're gonna move on over to the stove and we're gonna get to cooking. Okay, so this pot is gonna be for our rice. I am going to make some steamed broccoli as well, just to have a nice green in it. But then we have this pan that we're gonna cook our chicken and our vegetables. I'm going to cook my vegetables first, and then I'm gonna cook my chicken. So I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Going to let this water boil for the rice. I'm just making the bagged rice, 10-minute rice or whatever it is. Let that cook, and then the last 7 minutes, I'll pop the broccoli in the microwave, let it steam, and then we'll throw everything together. So, I have my vegetables here. And just kind of let this warm up a bit. And I might need to use this avocado. So I might do that. So, let's see if this is ready. Yeah, it's ready. I'm gonna dump this in. Let me grab this. If I don't make a mess. I did. That's okay. Right, so let's go ahead and get all this out. I'm going to give this a little stir. Alright, so then to this, I'm going to add in some pepper. Some garlic powder. Garlic powder. And onion powder. I'm not going to add the salt to this because I'm going to add the salt to the sauce and also the chicken. And this definitely needs a little bit more oil. I'm just going to sprinkle some more oil in and then just go ahead and mix this around, get this all nice and coated. Let the flavors mend together just like that. Alright, so as you can see, the vegetables are getting nice and soft and brown, which looks delicious. It smells delicious. You can smell the celery, you can smell the onion, the shallot. I'm going to add in the garlic now, just to get all that in here. It tastes delicious. Stir that around, let that cook for a minute, just until you can smell the garlic in the air. You never want to burn garlic unless it's low and slow. Fried garlic is good though, I will say that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put it in this bowl and let it rest until I cook the chicken. So we're just going to take it, we're just going to take this, dump it in there, and just let that rest. Now, I'm going to add in a little bit more oil just to season the chicken. Let the chicken cook. I don't know why I said season. I don't know. Alright, so now, I didn't season this yet, but we're going to season this in the pan, and I'll tell you why. Because any seasoning that hits the pan and that's left over after the chicken is cooked, it will be absorbed and put into the sauce. Which is exactly what we want. And then for our chicken, you know my motto. some black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, garlic salt, and then paprika. Just a little bit. Alright. Then I'm just going to take this and just kind of rub it in because I don't want to use my hands. But just kind of rub it in. And then we're going to season the other side once it's cooked. Alright, so we're going to flip these over. Oh, that looks beautiful. Alright, flip these over. And then we're going to season this side. Same thing. Black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, garlic salt, and then paprika. There we go. Now we're going to let these finish, and then we're going to take them off and make our sauce. Alright, so these look delicious. So I'm going to take these out. And then with that, I put the broccoli in here, so I'm just going to put on for 7 minutes. I'm going to let these rest. And I'm going to start our sauce. So obviously you can see all the bits, the good bits in there. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to let this go. Get it in there. And then I'm going to weasel my way around. Then I'm going to add in I'm going to say a tablespoon of flour. I'm going to go like that. Our water is boiling, which is good. Let me get a whisk though. I'm just gonna whisk this, let this cook. Alright, let me grab a bag of rice, and I'm just gonna put this in just like that. Just gonna dunk that in. Alright, so we got that, we're cooking with that. I'm going to add it now. While I whisk, I'm going to add in some chicken broth. So we're going to add that in, just like that. A little at a time. Scraping up the bottom of the pan. Like so. So we're going to add a little more. And there we go. Fully get all that. Like so. Alright. Then we're going to let that cook, let that thicken. And I'm just going to add in just a little bit of cream as well. Of heavy cream. And let that cook a little bit. I can open this. Okay, and then just a little bit, I'm going to add in some cream. And I'm just going to whisk this together, just like that. Put that away. I'm going to put the chicken broth in the fridge. Which I don't think you have to, but that's okay. So now we just wait until this thickens. Alright, so as you can see, our sauce is thickened. So now I'm going to add to this, I'm going to add back in our vegetables. I already cooked the broccoli. Just going to stir this around. And the rice is done as well. I did chop up one piece of chicken, but I want you to look at this. Look at this. Look how delicious that looks. So I'm gonna just add this back in because I want that sauce. Now you don't have to do it this way, but I just want to coat the chicken in the sauce. Like so. All right, now it's time to plate. All right, so we're going to add our broccoli, like so. And then we're gonna add in a little bit of our rice as I spill it on the table, like so. Then I'm going to take some chicken, and I'm gonna lay it right on the rice. And then with a spoon, just going to grab, the celery, the onion, whoops, and just go like that. Oh my God, this looks so good. I am really ready to try this. Okay, let's try it. All right, so this is the final plate, and that looks delicious. All right, so I chopped a piece of chicken just so I can put it on the rice. Now you don't even have to have rice. This might be good with pasta, who knows? But here it goes. I don't think I have a piece of chicken. I'm going to cut a piece of chicken. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh, that's really good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get that broccoli in there. The chicken is nice and juicy. Fully cooked. I don't know if you can see that. Fully cooked, nice and juicy. The sauce, it's a little bit spicy. Most likely from the paprika. But that's okay for me. Like, I can tolerate that. I'm not a big fan of spice, but oof. But it is really good. I recommend trying this. For sure. I did not think it was going to taste this good. I just, like I said, I wasn't even following a recipe. I just decided to make this, and it turned out really well. I'd give this a 10 out of 10. I got my greens. The sauce came out good. The onion, the shallot, the garlic, and the celery, perfectly cooked, beautiful. The rice really adds that base to it, just to kind of hold every like the sauce together. So good. 10 out of 10, I would make this again. But that does it for this episode of Zuthel's Kitchen. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember to be the best you can be. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!